You're watching FTVEE, entertainment that extends to everyone.
Good morning, wife.
Good morning, husband.
Hi, hello, namaskar, assalamu alaikum, sat shri akal, and you're loving Akash is back on FTV with a new episode in Bollywood Funda. So movie for today is 50 Shades of Grey. 50 Shades Freed is the third and final installment of the erotic romantic 50 Shades Trilogy by British author E.L. James. After accepting entrepreneur, that is CEO Christian Grey's proposal in 50 Shades Darker, Anastasia Steele must adjust not only married life but to her new husband's wealthy lifestyle and controlling nature. The paperback edition was first published in April 2012, and now let's start with the plot. Okay, it's a very interesting story, so listen carefully and enjoy it. So lot after long that honeymoon in Europe, Anastasia Steele and Christian Grey return to a city where Christian admits he is upset that Anna has kept her maiden name Steele at work. After some resistance, Anna yields when she finds out that important taking his name to Christian gives Seattle, that is independent publishing, as a late wedding present to Anna. He plans to rename it Grey Publishing. So Christian leaves for a business trip in New York, and against this overprotective wishes, Anna sneaks out for a drink with a long-time friend, Kate. When she returns home, she finds her former boss, Jack Hyde, inside, knocked unconsciously by one of her many security staff. The duct tape in his pocket suggests he intended to kidnap her, and he is arrested. So after a fight with Christian about her sneaking out to see Kate, Anna...
Look out your window.
What you know is true.
I'm taking you away for the weekend.
I just can't believe this is my life, that I get to live with you.
Oh, I love your precious heart.
It meant nothing to me before you.
berates him for being too controlling and possessive of her and says she needs to have some freedom. That's quite obvious. So Christian surprises her with a trip to Aspen with Kate, Elliot, Mia and Kate's brother Ethan after seeing Elliot Grey exit a jewelry shop with an ex-girlfriend and fears that she's cheating on Kate. She later finds out she's mistaken when Elliot proposes to Kate and she accepts.
Anna Gray's office. We wanted to welcome the new fiction editor.
And we could live
I bought it for us. I should have asked you first.
for 1,000 years.
I love it. Oh my God.
Christian,
This is Jim Mateo, the architect.
this location is perfect. I'm going to build.
I know, it's getting quite interesting. So shortly after returning to work, Anna's father, that is Ray Steele, is in a car accident and placed into a medically, that is induced coma. Anna and Christian stay by his side in that is Portland until a few days later he wakes and is moved to Seattle to recover. This is also Anna's birthday weekend where Christian surprises her with all her family and friends at a dinner. He gives her a charm bracelet with charms representing all their firsts, including an ice cream cone to represent their vanilla relationship. So Christian also gives her an Audi, that is Audi R8, which she asked for a couple of weeks earlier. While visiting Ray at the hospital and finds she is pregnant after a gynecologist confirms her about missing 4 of her contraception injection appointments. When she tells Christian, he angrily accuses her of getting pregnant on purpose and leaves. He returns early the next morning drunk, stating that Anna will choose their new baby over him. While undressing him in his drunken state, and is furious to see a text message on a Christian's phone from Elena Lincoln, that is his mother's former friend who seduced him when he was 15 and introduced him to BDSM lifestyle. So the message indicates that he was out driving with her. He had gone for a drink. So the next 2 mornings, Anna and Christian barely speak out of anger. Christian because of the unplanned pregnancy, and Anna because of his late night visit with Elena. So Christian sees nothing wrong with him mating with Elena. That is, even though he tries to explain to a skeptical Anna that his relationship with her is long since over and was trying to find Dr. Finn while at work, Anna receives an email from Christian stating he will be in Portland on business for few days. When she called by Jack Hyde, he was kidnapped. He kidnapped Mia Gray and wants $5 million in 2 hours. He wants her not to tell anyone or he will kill Mia. So Anna feels an illness and returns to home to escape her bodyguard Trevor, that is at home. She takes Lala Williams' loaded gun and makes her way to the bank while collecting the money. The suspicious bank manager calls Christian, who thinks Anna is analyzed that she is leaving him and going to raise the baby alone. So Christian won't interfere and endanger Mia's life. So he tells Anna to leave her phone, but she tricks him by talking to the bank manager's phone instead and dropping it in the trash. She leaves via the back entrance to the waiting car, shocked that Hyde's accomplice is Elizabeth Morgan, a co-worker who helped Jack to kidnap Mia in their gym when handing over the money. So Hyde attacks her out of vengeance. It's quite obvious, for losing his job, leading to Elizabeth to feel guilty for her actions. Angered by his own behavior and over hurting Anna, she and Hyde argue over it. On the ground and bruised, Anna shoots Hyde in the leg, and when Anna starts to black out, she hears her name being called by Christian. It's quite interesting. Let's see how it will be in the movie. So Anna wakes 3 days later in the hospital with Christian at her side, though he is angry at Anna for being reckless and still anxious about being a father, he now realizes how important their baby is to her, and they reconcile. So Anna returns home the next day. Christian finds out from his private investigator what's that, and Hyde were in the same family while in foster care. He also decides to be more open to Anna by telling her now he met and how he was seduced by Elena.
A fabulous house.
Please stop speaking to my husband as if I weren't here.
Anna.
You may call me Mrs. Gray.
I'll pick you up at 5.
I might not be done by then.
Elena, she helped Christian in teaching him to take control of his life by introducing him to the world of BDSM, and admitted if Elena hadn't intervened when she did, he would have continued to be plagued with horrible memories of his mother and would never have been in control of his life. Anna feels guilty for her behavior, which she finally explains that she was looking for his psychiatrist, Dr. Flynn, for a meeting because he needed help. When he couldn't get a hold of Finn, Christian wound up at the saloon, and Elena took him over to her favorite bar to talk to him. Even though she tried to make a pass at him, Elena realized that Christian loved Anna, and they bid their final farewell the next day. So a furious Christian discovers that Elena's ex-husband, Mr. Eric Lincoln, bought Jack out of bail out of spite for in having an affair with Christian. He tells Anna that after learning about the affair, Eric assaulted her severely and left. Despite Christian's attempt to convince Elena to press charges against Eric, she refused. Christian decides to get a payback by buying out the Eric Lincoln's logging company and selling it off to the highest bidders. It was also learned Elizabeth was blackmailed by Hyde to be his accomplice, and spilled her guts to the police about it. However, for ultimate fate remains a mystery. So 2 years later, what happens? Anna and Christian have a son named Theodore Raymond Gray, and nicknamed Teddy. Nice name, isn't it? And Anna is 6 months pregnant with their second child. How nice it is. And a daughter whom they decide to name Forbes. Elliot and Kate have gotten married and have 2 months old daughter named Ava. At the end, Anna and Christian are getting ready to celebrate Teddy's second birthday. How nice, with their family and friends. That is, let's see how the movie will be. That is how we all know the story. We have read it in the book, and we all are aware what is going to happen. But our interest is how they are going to put forth the things together and how they are going to come up with a movie. So let's see how the movie will be, and I'm going to watch this movie first day, first show. Are you? If yes, then please let me know in the comments. So coming to the adaptations, there is Taylor Johnson, the director of the film adaptation of the first installment of the book series 50 Shades of Grey, confirmed on the 6th February 2015 that both 50 Shades Grey, and Freed and the second book in the trilogy, that is 50 Shades Darker, will also be adapted for the film, and the film is scheduled to be released on 9th February 2018, and I guess it's not that far, and we are almost end of 2017. Let's see how the movie will be. So that's it guys, that's it in this video, and if you like this video, don't forget to give a thumbs up